You smell that? Do you smell that? Napalm, son. Nothing else in the world smells like it. I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from home. And I am excited about this beer right here. So, I had been watching some videos from Beer Patrol, Average Joe. He ordered a bunch of beers from Halftime. I wanted to see if I could find one of them. Unfortunately, I couldn't find it. But while I was perusing Halftime Beverage, I found this thing right here. This is the Bao if I even pronounced that correctly. I'm sure I didn't since it's Vietnamese. It's a cucumber Pilsner. And this is from the Heart of Darkness Brewery out of Vietnam. And I am super excited for this beer. I don't remember when it was. It was relatively recently, within the last year or two. I read about this brewery, Heart of Darkness Brewery. God, I can't talk. And found out it's named after one of my favorite books that inspired one of the greatest movies of all time. So as you may have guessed, this is the brewery name was inspired by Heart of Darkness, which was a novella by Joseph Conrad, written in 1899. And it's about a guy going up through, I believe, if I remember, at the Congo or somewhere during the ivory trade to go after a renegade trader. And then there was a movie adaptation of it called Apocalypse Now, one of the greatest movies ever made by Francis Ford Coppola. And it's crazy because the book, the novella, is around 100, 120 pages. Not even, I think it's around 100 pages. Apocalypse Now, the edited version's like 120, 130 minutes. The unedited version's like almost 150, 160 minutes. It's an amazing Vietnam era movie. It's just one of my favorite movies of all time. So I was super stoked to finally get a hold of some beers from this brewery. But enough about that, right? So this is a 4.8% cucumber Pilsner. Like I said, the brewery's out of Vietnam. They've got 2 tap rooms open, one in Saigon and one in Da Nang. It was founded in 2016. If you go to the website, they've won a ton of awards, a ton of beer awards. Most of them are in Asian competitions, Tokyo, International Beer Awards. Just very highly rewarded brewery. And I'm just a guy, again, I can't speak highly enough about how excited I am about this beer, finding this beer on Halftime Beverage. Paid $6.49 for it, beer out of Vietnam. Heart of Darkness Brewery. Just amazing. So on the can here, it's kind of like a green and black jungle motif looking. And all their beers are somehow or relatively loosely named after or in reference to Heart of Darkness and Apocalypse Now. And on the can here, it's got the some Vietnamese writing, Một Hai Bai Giao, which I think might be the area in Vietnam they're in Saigon, because I believe the brewery is actually in Saigon. But they've got the tap room in Saigon and Da Nang. And there is some writing on here in English. Our brewery's identity is duly inspired by a Joseph Conrad novella and a subsequent well-known Hollywood adaptation set in Saigon, Vietnam, the home of our brewery. Like I said here, it's 4.8% alcohol. It's 330 milliliter, 11.2 ounce can, brewed with fresh cucumber. And there isn't a whole lot else in English I can read. Yeah, that's about everything I can see, I can read. It says, see base of can for lot number. And it's just BU1 1979. If I remember correctly, 79 is the year that Apocalypse Now came out. Just an amazing movie. If you got like 3 hours to sit down and you want to watch a really good Vietnam era movie, go check it out. It's an amazing movie. But we're talking about the beer here. I'm really excited to get this. I wonder what color it's going to be. I wonder if this is going to be a greenish hue. So there weren't a whole lot of check-ins on Untapped. 66 total for 3.58. Beer Advocate was an NA. I don't know if I've ever had a cucumber lager. I'm trying to think if I've ever even had a beer with cucumber in it. If I have, there's probably some other adjuncts, or it was one of those pickle beers. But I'm about to find out what a cucumber lager is on a Vietnamese beer. It smells pretty fresh, pretty crisp. I cannot talk. Pretty fresh, pretty crisp, pretty clean. There is a slight hint of cucumber, really reminiscent of like the cucumber water, especially if you've been at hotels. You sometimes have that big vat of cucumber water you can drink in the lobby. You know, where they slice up fresh cucumber, throw it in with the ice and the water. It's very subtle, but you almost get that kind of smell, like a green cucumber vegetal kind of smell, which I would kind of expect from a cucumber beer. Just a very thin white head on the top, about a fingernail's worth. And glass is fogging up on this hot, humid Cleveland evening here, springtime. It's a little warm, and that is relatively clear. Slightly hazy. I mean, I can see through it a little bit, but can't really see the camera through it. And that's a light yellow. Probably about a 2 on my SRM chart. I am really excited to try this beer if you can't tell. Super cool Vietnamese beer, really cool brewery name. I hope I haven't set my expectations too high for this. Let's find out. Cheers, everybody. Crisp, clean, tastes like cucumber water with a little bit of bitterness. There's some slight hop bitterness, mid palate to the back end, but this tastes like drinking cucumber water. If you've ever had fresh cucumber water, that's what this tastes like. This is spot on, exactly as described. Tasty, easy to drink, really, really well done. This is the first beer I've had from Heart of Darkness. It says Heart of Darkness Saigon, so if I remember right, that's where the brewery's actually from. I don't know if they sell cans or can in both locations. But Heart of Darkness Brewing Company, spot on. This is a really good beer. Cucumber Pilsner, it's exactly as described. Pick up all those nice cucumber flavors. This is a big horns up for me. Really, really well done beer. Really good. If you can get a halftime beverage to deliver to your area for $6.49 for a beer from Vietnam, that's probably a steal. I would go check out Halftime Beverage. If you're interested in trying this beer, go check out Halftime Beverage, see if it's still available on their website. This is a cracking beer. I'm looking forward to the other 2 beers I got from Heart of Darkness. If you want to check out what those beers are before I do the reviews, you can check out my unboxing video I did. I showed all the beers I got from Halftime Beverage. It was a big pile of beers. But this is an excellent beer. I'm very excited to get this. Really happy it was a good beer. And it's an adventure ordering these beers from Halftime, especially when it's things like foreign beers from around the world. This tastes like it's in date. I think it's fresh. And this was a winner for sure. Cheers, everybody.